Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Highfleet. We're starting a new campaign today, and the first thing that we're doing is getting rid of the Sevastopol. Reason being, I've created this smaller version called the Neva, and it saved us about 80,000. 80,000 to not take the Sevastopol. Now, most of the internal components are the same. We still have missiles, we still have most of our countermeasures, we just lose the main guns and the internal is meant to support that. So what I'm thinking of doing is creating a fair number of strike groups, and two of them with these Thunder 4s. So these are basically, well, my own homegrown version of a Lightning, slower, a bit more heavily armed, and tend to flip over in combat. And then we'll take another Skylark, and I want that for a Negotiator, which is my own take on, you know, some sort of large gladiator type role. We'll get another Skylark and another Negotiator. So because of that extra 80,000, we still have 10,000 left over, and we're carrying all of this, and it'll be a little bit of a problem for our economy early on, just to support so many ships. But my hope is that by having enough of our own, well, strike groups, if we can call them that, I guess task forces, we'll be able to conquer more cities faster and be able to keep up with it, so long as we're still getting good use out of each of these, which we may or may not, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. If it crashes and burns, then it crashes and burns. Okay, we were days away from departing for Khiva to begin our offensive when that strange Alim in the golden mask approached me. We'll continue, sure. No Alim can endure the open air for long, so many of them hide their faces. I'd grown used to that. This one was unlike the others. People began to whisper when he walked by. Other Alims called him Al-Sahir and treated him with particular reverence. I know that Dowd questioned him. He tried to get him to talk about the people who came with him on the Sevastopol, but he apparently didn't get very far. This Alim convinced the crew of the Sevastopol to take the ship to Ur, and that is all we know about him. I cannot imagine what he did to convince them, but in doing this, he earned our eternal gratitude. Without the cruiser on our side, the Khiva offensive would be impossible. Grand Duke, allow me to speak with you. This is the first time I'd ever heard his voice. The mask muffled it so much I couldn't discern his age. I know you hope the Turkans of Gerat will support you against Khiva. The infamous Omar Khan has found refuge northwest of Ur. I believe he can be a loyal ally to you. If you meet him, I kindly ask you to give him this. The masked Alim presents you with a small, delicate pot. Okay. Well, we'll entrust the small pot to the head of security, and we know that there's a Tarkan to the northwest. Okay. Oh. Okay. We want to reach Khiva. It's far in the north. 5 gathering strike groups that we want to avoid. Well, you would normally want to avoid. I'm going to try and kill them all, but that's just because I like making bad decisions. He's going over the range of detection. That's fine, that's fine. You know how radio works, kind of, anyway. And yeah, there's a lot of bad guys. But I don't think any of them other than the transports respawn, so we'll have to keep an eye on this. Okay, so we're in Ur. And this map is not exactly favorable for us. I'd like to start moving up through the northwest, well, through the, I guess the southwest of the map, but it's to our northwest. But I don't know if we'll have the range. I can't even get a Skylark over there, which, I mean, that's my carrier. We might be able to when we refuel. So I think the first order of business is to get to Eridu and fill up on fuel at that location. There's also a fuel station at Urgut, but without those it'll take quite a bit to get us where we want to go. So, one Skylark, we are within range of Nimrud, so we'll send a Skylark and 2 Thunders. We'll send them there. That should be okay. The rest we will also send for right now to Nimrud, but we'll split things off sort of as we get to it. I want 1 Skylark and 1 Negotiator on either side. 1 Skylark and one of the teams of Thunders on either side. I think they'll work well together. Let's see how far I can get with negotiators. Actually, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad range. So we'll send you out as well. We'll keep the rest with the Neva for right now. So not a lot going on, so we'll do the map a little quickly. And sudden strike probability 99%. I do like that. That is very good for us. Alright, we'll be in our first fight here. Not bad. Thunder Mark 4s against 2 Courageous, which are very small and very annoying when they're parked on the ground. This is my least favorite part of sudden strikes. Just because I'm very bad at killing them while they're on the ground, and then dodging their fire when they get annoying enough to be in the air. Oh, of course we missed a lot. Bad time for engine overheat too. It's one down. Okay, got a fire. Ooh, that's a bomb. You know, my friend advised me that the campaign would go much smoother if I actually shot my opponents. So I'll give that a try. Alright, not too bad. I mean, 2 incredibly light ships for the Alpha 4. There could be survivors. Oh, we're gonna end up waiting here for a while, aren't we? Okay, salvage something valuable. I want their fuel. They have it. Yeah, we can get the fuel. I don't care about the captain's cabin. I don't really care about the valuable parts of the hull either. Let's get the fuel tanks. Alright, so it looks like the detachment with the negotiator is quite a bit slower than the Thunders. It's kind of expected. But as soon as they start getting that fuel, they will start refueling, so we can maybe even send them over to Dadan if they have to. Let's see. May as well look at the survivors. We have to wait until they're done with this to disembark at Nimrud, so it'll be a little bit. But that's not too bad. It gives us time to plan. So Kala is a priority for the intel. Ugarit really isn't, but I don't want to leave them behind us either. Dangerous. Let's get the ammunition. That's fine. And the refueling range will give us something quite nice, I'd say. If we're going all the way up to about, what, 2,400 tons? Okay, so they've... Oh, it really... Yeah. That's fine. The refuel is getting a little bit messed with there, but that's okay. Because we do want this entire detachment basically to head to the west. So I think that's all we can get there. Let's... Oh, no need to land anyone right now. People free for the taking. To the officer's chagrin, your Alayam allies are not above claiming slaves after a battle. People have no masters now, Sahib, one of the warriors assures. They used to belong to the Noyans you defeated, now they belong to us by law. Oh, what do we do here? Well, slavery is horrible. Moral sin and all of this sort of stuff. But we're in a post-apocalyptic space-born warfleet, so very well, do as you like. Okay, 5,000 gold. Okay, +1 Gerrit, -2 order. Yeah, that makes sense. +2 wealth. I'm not sure the worldviews really do all that much at the moment, but we should still take care not to be complete dicks about it. And we need all the fuel we can get here to get to Dadan. So let's just go ahead and start that. Oh, this was also an intel station. That's pretty nice. Let's see if we can see any trade. Okay, there's one heading to Eridu. That would be nice to catch as well. Maybe we can split off from the Neva and head toward the Eridu. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, lots of trade around there. And there's a strike group at Gajar. Okay, that's fine. It's good information for us for right now. We're gonna have to spend a lot of time and a lot of money refueling. Yeah. How much range can I get out of a Skylark and 2 Thunders? Not a ton. We're very low on fuel. Well, we'll just have to deal with that for right now. Okay. Come on. Let's go all the way up to Nimrud. They're almost done refueling. You know what? I want you guys to loiter until they're done at Nimrud. Because I don't want these... Are you not loitering? Why are you not loitering? Okay, well, that's fine. We're fueled, and we're going to send all of you to Dadan. In the meantime, you guys go to Nimrud. Yes, you do have enough fuel, so come on. Oh, what the? No, no, no. I don't know what that was about. It's almost like it told them to follow. Didn't know that was a thing. We are basically out of fuel. But we got here. So, fuel tank's at 0%. We'll have to get enough to get to Eridu. Buy no more than that, because that's so expensive for all these ships. Particularly for fueling the Neva as well. It's actually more fuel than we needed for the entire other strike group combined. So we'll have to try and go after one of these transports pretty soon. Let's unpause, and I think after the battle at Dadan, we might call it for today. Let's split off. Yes, give me the 2 Thunders. Oh, wrong click. There we go. This should work just fine. Alright, 2 Thunders versus 2 Courageous. Again, I doubt we'll need more than just one of these. But who knows, it's possible. Let's try and get a couple shots in on them before they get up in the air. Ooh, that was absolutely horrible. You know, I really should just play around some in the ship builder, learn how to shoot. Ooh, get out of the way. Get out of the way! A little bit of light fire, nothing too crazy. I'll be very embarrassed if I lose one of these things, but we got one. And can we make that 2? Oh, there we go. That's 2 kills. Not bad. That's the battle at Dadan. And oh, let's go ahead and start securing the fuel tanks. But I will pause it there, and I think we'll call this one an episode. So on the next one, you guys can expect we'll probably go up to Zairam for the intelligence there, take Akkad, and on the eastern side, we'll split over to Ugarit and Eridu and start working our way north. So, thank you guys for hanging around, and we'll see you again real soon.